Hi, I'm Jon Brendle with the PGA Tour. I'm one of the rules officials. Been out here 21 years, and I set the golf course up for the players to play. And people don't understand that the officials set the holes and the tees every morning. They think it's just left up probably to the superintendent or somebody, but there's a group of us that travel around and we do this. And there's really not a whole lot to it. Everybody's got to play the same hole, whatever hole you put out there. But there is some sense to as far as what you want to do as far as the setup goes. You got to realize you're playing in a tournament. When most people play, it doesn't really matter where the pin is because they're playing against the group that they're playing with, meaning the foursome that they're playing with. So the condition they play the hole is the condition that all of them play in. We think about it a little more thoroughly than that because we think about the players that play at 7 o'clock in the morning have to play against the guys that play at 5 o'clock at night. We all know that the weather has a lot to do with drying out the greens, wind, crusting up a lot of situations. So we actually try to make more of a challenge in the shot production, meaning that we want it to carry over a bunker or bring it near the water hazard, something like that to give a quality shot. Whereas a lot of times you'll go out and people will just have it the hole in a side hill or something like that. That's a big break or something like that, and it's a hard hole. Well, we don't try to put them in where the conditions can change and the speeds can change and all that. We kind of go to flatter spots, but more of a challenge to get the ball to that situation. So it's not just a putting game. The other thing that we do is we try to make sure that you have not all rights, all fronts, all lefts in a day. So when you set up a 4-day tournament, you try to blend your hole placements where you have lefts, rights in a nice flow where you don't have a guy that's hooking it, cutting it, and everything, that it sets a favor to him. That's basically all you're trying to do. There's other things that have to do with, and here at Muirfield, you have to bring in, if you have a rain forecast or whatever, we need to play all day. So on days that you have rain forecast, you might change your setup till you set it up on top of a hill and not in a valley, because that's where the water's going to collect. We need to play as long as we can, so we add those things in the setup. So there's a few things that you add into the setup, but you just really have to realize that everybody plays the same hole.